Well, hello everybody. My name is Brandon Ivey. I'm a national sales executive with Vitel, and it's been 2 months since I've made this video. This is the video I like to title Vitel for Heavy Hitters. This is not for the average person. This is for those who have made at least 5 figures a month and more in our industry. Some of you have made 20,000, 50,000, maybe even 100,000. And what I want to do is let you know, because I know you heard about us by now. I've done this video twice, part 1 and part 2. I know a lot of people laughed at us after the first video because they thought that, Vitel is not going to go anywhere. I've never heard of the company. As a matter of fact, this is what I was told when I first was looking at Vitel. I had one cat tell me, Vitel is a second-rate company. It's not going to go anywhere. It's going to fail just like Wow, Boost, all those other companies. Never heard of the people there. Nobody in the company is making any money. And some people haven't even gotten paid on time. That's what one person told me. Today that person's in the business. I had another person tell me that there's no money to be made in the wireless industry. It's always going to be on the downside. It's too volatile. You're not going to stick. There's no great bonuses. And let's compare checks. That person's disappeared. And I have other people that said similar things. But let me tell you what has happened, because for you guys, documentation beats conversation, right? Here's where we are after 4 months. 2,200 people. First week we did 40. First 30 days we did 137. First 60 days we did 507. First 90 days, or actually 80 days, we did 1,000. So we're from 20 days later, we jumped over 500 more people. 1,000 people in our first 80 days. 4 months into it, we have 2,200 people and growing. We promoted 9 national sales executives, which was the top position of the company. They've added one more, which is regional vice president. It took the company a year and a half to promote 2. We did 9 in 4 months. We have hundreds of people that have their cell phone for free. We have over 60 that have their cell phone and business for free. We have over 7 that have their 25 and drive, which means Vitel's paying for their cell phone bill, cable bill, internet bill, business, electricity, and a $750 car bonus allowance. So when you add that all up, that's $15,000 a year Vitel is paying on those people's bills so that they can take off their budget. 15 grand a year, that's not even talking about the compensation plan. I'm now earning 5 figures a month, and not barely 5 figures. We've been ranked in Business for Home website as in the top 8,000 money earners in the world. I'm now up to 4,000. By Christmas time, I want to break 500. We already have 7 to 8 other people that have hit that list, and it's rising every single week. We have third-party verification and documentation. MLMrankings.com has ranked us the 3rd fastest growing company over the last 6 months, ahead of Zeke Rewards, which is number 4. We're number 3. So documentation beats conversation. During this ride, though, it hasn't been easy. As excited as we are, we have people in the industry, meaning you heavy hitters, that have tried to, instead of help, but discourage and throw the brick in the road in front of us every step of the way. And you guys know who I'm talking about, and that's okay. I guess that comes with the territory. We're the new kids on the block. We might even be seen as a threat. But I understand one thing that Wallace D. Waddle states. You do not have to gain your riches on the competitive field. More on the creative field. Because there's enough to go around for all of us. Trillions of dollars on the table. Millions of people in network marketing. We're no threat. All we do is focus on having a better business model than everybody else. Can we claim that we have better products and services? No. Because we are a reseller for all the major companies and services out there. From postpaid contract phones, prepaid debit cards, cable and internet, Electricity. We don't own these companies. There's one company out there that's even attacking us as if we're no good because we don't actually own the customers. If that's a negative. Let me flip the script for you. We offer more people a choice. They can choose if they want to go to Verizon, T-Mobile, Sprint, Simple Mobile, Cricket, Page Plus, H2O, Red Pocket. But we're not even a wireless company. That's just one of our products. We offer prepaid debit card. Getting paid every time somebody uses a debit card. What do you need to purchase those shakes? What do you need to purchase that coffee? What do you need to purchase that juice? What do you need to buy that Lightyear phone? A debit card. We have electricity. And oh, we're getting attacked. But what we've done is made sure we went with a broker that has access to all the electric providers out there. So we're going to be able to do business in almost every state that's deregulated. We're also going to offer the best deals for our consumers, and we're going to pay up to 33% more compensation than our competitors. The price of getting started is still less than $100. Another person told me that Vitel is weak on fast start bonuses. Let me tell you something, because I believe the same thing when I first saw it. $5 per person is not a lot of money. But I didn't take into account that our marketing plan was so strong that we would be able to blow through the numbers, where I now make almost $1,000 a week off of bonuses alone. And then we just doubled it the month of August. We added enhancements because we had another person say, well, you don't get paid through Infinity. You only get paid 7 levels deep. Guess what? We do get paid through Infinity. On both the membership side and the product side. See, I want you to understand this. People that are in juice companies love it because the product of the juice offers a higher payout than in a services-based company. A service-based company offers pennies in residual income. Well, we're selling the Vitel benefits package for $99. And every time you sell that, you're getting $7 residual income every single month. And that's on the membership side. But then we have the product side residual income with our prepaid wireless, our electricity, which is higher. You think of all the money that those other companies are making, we're paying out more money. How about $1.25 to $2.50 just getting started out without having to get promoted? So if you're doing $25,000 a month in, I don't know, what, Momentis or North American Power, guess what you're going to be making with us? How about doubling it? And then you add the membership side on top of that. And we're still at less than $100 a month. But here's the most disheartening thing. Just recently, me personally and one of my other guys, Reginald Stinson, came under attack by a guy named Ben Sturtevant. Yeah, I'll say your name. Ben Sturtevant from Lightyear Wireless. The #1 money earner at Lightyear. Documented at about $150,000, maybe more. I don't know how accurate that is because that might have been a year or two ago. Today it might be considerably less. But he's documented. I've been following him or watching him for a couple of years. Our fault, this is our fault. Our fault is coming up with a business plan that is attractive to other people. What does Ben have against me? Because he came out with an email where he pretended to be somebody else to opt in to one of our members' websites, pretending to want to know more about Vitel, to turn around and bash us as a joke of leaders, lying about our income. He broke the rule. See, there's a rule in our industry. We lift each other up, not push everybody down. And when Troy Dooley called him out on this travesty, because he's never met me, he's never called me, we've never had a voice-to-voice conversation, he knows nothing about me, yet has formed an opinion because I made a video comparing Lightyear Wireless to Vitel. And in the video, and the reason why I made a comparison video, is because people kept asking me, Brandon, you've only been in Vitel for a couple of months. Why didn't you join the already established company, Lightyear Wireless? And I have to answer this question over and over. I said, you know what? I'll just shoot a video about it. Why didn't I join Lightyear over Vitel? Does that mean that Lightyear is a bad company? Absolutely not. It's a documented company. Haven't made a profit in 8 years, but the network marketing side sure has done well. The network marketing side of Lightyear is keeping that company afloat. They have 3 individuals documented over 6 figures a month. Lightyear survived the wireless wars. Lightyear survived the big companies like ACN and 5 Links that was trying to stomp them down when they were coming up. Lightyear Wireless has changed lives. Lightyear Wireless has a good business plan, a great product, a great service. But why did I choose Vitel over Lightyear? See, I didn't have a preference over the other. I was an independent rep looking at one company versus another company, and I came up with my own conclusion. You want to know what that conclusion is? Which company had the better marketing plan? That's the bottom line. Which company had the better marketing plan? There's nothing against Lightyear. Lightyear's marketing plan has worked. Refer 3 customers and your cell phone service is free, up to 70-something bucks. Now, why would somebody cancel their contract, pay a penalty fee to get on a Lightyear service? Why? Because in the long haul, you're going to end up saving money if you stay on it because you're paying a cheaper price. Yes, Ben, I get it. Clown. I'm not stupid. I did my research. But I compared it to Vitel. And here's Vitel. $99 to get started. Lightyear's $300 to get started. $300 to get started. I have to cancel my service and pay a $250, $300 cancellation fee. Now we're at $500. Then I have to purchase a Lightyear phone. And I don't want a cheap one. I want a good smartphone. That's going to cost me another $400 or $500. So I'll be on the safe side and say $750. So I'm paying $750 just to get started in Lightyear. And then I need to, if I want to build a business, go out there and convince people in this economy to come up with $750 just to get started. Why? Because the marketing plan is sign 3 people up and get your cell phone service for free. Okay, now that I'm in, I need to go find 3 people out there, family, friends, associates, and I need to tell them, cancel your service and pay a $250 cancellation fee. Then buy a Lightyear phone and pay $400 for that. And then wait a year to start seeing your savings. That's going to catch up. That's the message. So I got to find 3 people to pay $500 to $600 just to be my customer so that I can get my cell phone free up to 70-something bucks. So let's compare that to Vitel. I sign up 3 people for $99. I don't have to switch my service. I don't have to purchase a Vitel phone. I don't have to pay a cancellation fee. I keep my number, I keep my phone, I keep my carrier. Vitel pays the bill, I don't. So when I'm marketing my business, I can care less about the name of the company behind it. And I'm looking at a marketing plan. What is an easier sell, Ben Sturdivant? 3 people for $99? Or 3 people for $700? Now, had I joined Lightyear with the skills that I have, I probably in 4 months might have maybe about 300 to 400 people on my team right now and growing. And I would eventually hit the top of the company. But in Vitel in 4 months, I have 2,200 people and I'm already earning 5 figures a month in 4 months. So what's a better business decision? It's not personal. I was accused of going after Lightyear reps aggressively. No, all I did was make a video. People vote with their feet. I never called a Lightyear rep. I never scoured Facebook for a Lightyear rep. I didn't do any of that. They called me. And Ben, you want to hate on me because your people called me asking about Vitel. And then you have to come out there and try to spin why Vitel is not going to make it. We're going to make it, Ben. I even reached out to you for an olive branch. And you turn around and publicly bash me and other leaders as joke of leaders, lying about our income. Where have I lied about my income? As a matter of fact, the video that I made that you're so upset about, I used your website and your slides. Show me where whatever I'm saying is not factually correct. You haven't done that. That was 2 months ago. Lightyear hasn't even done that. I stated the facts. You just don't like to hear it. I'm waiting for you to prove me wrong. Show me where I have lied about my income. I even produced my failures video, Ben, because nobody gets to the position you're at without having failures in the past. And I'm not afraid to show that. It's not about standing in front of cars in a nice house. You succeed based on failures. You succeed by sucking as a leader at the beginning and then rising to the top. No, you wanna put your boot down on us because we're not on your level. Let me tell you something. Yeah, let's compare checks a year from now and see where we're at. Since you want to call us out like that. And I have one more, if you want to call it a warning. You keep slandering my name and anybody on my team's name and in the company of Vitel. And you don't want to see the next video that I make. Ask Robert Dean about it.
Hello everyone, my name is Robert Dean and I am Limu.
I got mad love for Robert Dean, but hey, that was a funny classic video a couple years ago. So bottom line is, if you're upset with what Vitel is doing, go back to the company owners at Lightyear and come up with a better business plan. Your biggest threat is not Vitel, it's actually some other company coming out called Solivay that's copying you. That's your threat. That's who you need to be focusing on. What we're going to be doing right now is concentrating on being us, changing lives, because Vitel is all about helping people have peace of mind. People who are sick and tired of going to work. People who are sick and tired of 40 to 60 hours a week earning a paycheck that most of their paycheck is going to pay their bills. They're sick and tired of going to work, seeing coworkers they don't like, and eating lunch at 12 when they're hungry at 11. They're also sick and tired of joining companies and having a leader like you that if they don't play ball with you right, you're going to put your foot down on their back and call everybody else every name in the book. They're tired of that crap. Be a real leader. And you know what? Where you are right now goes to show. You don't have to be the brightest bulb in this industry to make a whole lot of money. You don't. It's just a matter of how long it lasts. You're better than this. We're all better than that. So guys, and heavy hitters, and this goes for all of you who still is kind of laughing at us, don't want to take us seriously. Here's a warning for all of you, and I say this all the time. You may have 5, 10, 20, 30,000 reps in your downline. But you know what's going to end up happening? If they're not making any money, if they're not having any forward momentum, then they're going to come out and seek a better opportunity. And they're going to take a look at Vitel. And they're going to join us like they're doing right now without us having to go find them. Contrary to popular belief, that's not what's taking place. We just put the product out there and see who comes walking through the door. So one way or another, your downline may be coming over here. But I am extending an olive branch to some of you. If you're on that bubble, we all know what's really going on behind the scenes, that you have to fake it to everybody else that everything's peachy and cheery. But your income's starting to go down. We have a home for you over here in Vitel before the mad rush takes place. We are looking for some serious leaders. When I joined, I didn't see major leaders taking this company to where it needed to be. That's why I joined, not why I didn't join like some of you did. I knew that with the skills that we have, we can take this company, this model, straight to $100 million. And we're looking for leaders like that all over the country. But we don't need you. You hesitate. And nothing wrong with that. Stay focused with what you're doing. But keep an open mind. The timing may not be right for you right now, but it will be right for you later. Give me a call. Let's have a conversation. I hold no grudges. It's all business. Ben, I told you. I don't burn any bridges. You replied back saying burnt bridge because I made a video about your company. That was factually true. And then you failed to mention that you also made a comparison video against ACN and Fortune High Tech Marketing. Speaking of Fortune High Tech Marketing. Oh yeah, you know who I'm talking about over there. There's a gentleman over there as well that has been slandering my name. They're Momentis, North American Power. Listen guys, there's so much out there for all of us. Concentrate on having a great marketing plan for your company. And let people do the voting with their feet. So with that, this is our 4-month update. No, I'm not a joke leader. You're going to be eating those words. I'm going to guarantee you that. But 6 months from now, let's see where we all are. Let's give network marketing a great name. I use the Vitel shakes. It works. Vitel is a great company. They're on top of the world. Ganoderma coffee works. Holton Bugs is the man. All right? Robert Hollis is the man at Gano Excel. Nick Sarnicola, the man. Steve Carter, the man. Most of my training I got listening to him. So there's enough for all of us, guys and gals. Let's play fair and be nice with everybody. We're going to do our thing. You do your thing. The door's always open. God bless. See you all in a month or 2 months from now. Brandon Ivey, soon to be Regional Vice President. Vitel. Bye-bye.
Let's see what else we've got that's rolled through here. Hey, this is a big one right here. Vitel Wireless just put out this press release. It says, Vitel distributor earns top NSE position within 60 days. Man, this is some powerful stuff right here. Vitel Wireless and its corporate leaders, Brandon Ivey. Man, he is rocking it this week. He just achieved the top level. He did it in 60 days. 13-year veteran to network marketing. I'm going to be out of town next week doing some speaking, but we're going to get Brandon on the phone. Brandon on the phone. I tell you what, I'm excited. These guys are actually doing a big event this weekend. First national event the company's ever done.
Our next guest, Brandon Ivey, is a network marketer at a level you can't believe either. He's been around a long time. He knows his way around the business. He is fired up. Brandon, you are a rock star, and this industry and profession needs guys like you. I want you to go home and hug the Huxtables, your mom and dad, and tell them thank you for letting you be the great man that you are after they spent all the money on your college education. We're coming back.